Hey everybody! Today we are going to make the cutest little Christmas mice. Check those out, Christmas mice cookies. How adorable are those? I'm sorry, they are just too cute. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm not so crazy about the real close-ups here of myself. But anyway, I'm gonna show you real quick how to make these adorable little Christmas mice. All right, so they are probably much simpler than they look, but they can be a little bit tedious. All right, so what we're gonna need is Ritz crackers, peanut butter. Whoops, I've been making them so the lid's off. Some peanut butter. I have this Hershey's Kisses. Some sliced almonds, because those make the little ears. Marshmallow, which what you're gonna do is just take a whole marshmallow and cut it in half. Ritz crackers, again, which I already said that. And for the tail, right here, this is Twizzler. Or the pull and peel Twizzlers. You just pull you off a strip, cut them, little length about that big, and you are good to go. And then for the eyes and the nose, it's just this little tube of gel icing. We'll also need some chocolate almond bark, vanilla almond bark. Now, just to make these few, I only used 4 chunks of the vanilla almond bark and probably 2.5, maybe closer to 3 chunks of the chocolate almond bark. And also, I just put a teaspoon of coconut oil, the solid coconut oil, in there with it before I melted the almond bark. My hair feels like it's just getting in my face. Anyway, so these are pretty easy. So let's get started. Kind of have my stuff that I've already been using. I have your wax paper set up here. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is get our peanut butter Ritz crackers, and we are going to put peanut butter in the middle. Y'all, a lot of times for the body, now I'm using the marshmallow, but I used to use the maraschino cherries with the stem on them, and then dip the cherry, and the stem would be the tail. But it is extremely difficult to find maraschino cherries with the stem still on them. Okay, so we are going to take our Ritz crackers with the peanut butter in the middle. We're going to dip them in our white chocolate or white almond bark here. All right, you want to coat it pretty good. And I do not have a dipping utensil, so I just use a fork. It's all good. I'm going to set it there. And since I'm only demonstrating with one, there it is, we're going to go ahead and dip our body as well and put it on here. Yes, I talk with my hands. I don't think I'll ever stop doing that. Paper towel here. Oh, Christmas is almost here. I hope everybody's ready because I certainly am not. I got a lot to go. Anyway, so what we're going to do is I use these kebab skewers, and I'm going to poke a hole right in here in the side. Down. Then I'm going to take my piece of licorice. I'm going to kind of put it in that hole. And this little mousey might not like me so much for a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to work the licorice in, but we want to leave enough here for his tail. All right, so this is what we have right here. A little marshmallow on a licorice string. And let's go ahead and we're going to dip him in the chocolate. I'm just going to use the spoon and kind of coat the marshmallow really good. Just get him coated real good with the chocolate. Try to get him over here to the plate before his little tail falls off. Okay, so did a good job with that. Now, here's our bottom layer, the little mousey stand, and mouse's body. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the refrigerator for a couple of minutes so the chocolate can get hardened. Working on a few other items as well. Put that in there. And once that settles and gets harder, we'll be working on putting the body together. Be back with me here in just a moment and we'll get that done. Let me see if I can get my remote to work again. I always have all the luck with this. Okay, so they are out of the refrigerator, our stand, and our little mouse body. And what we're gonna do is get one of these cute little Christmas cupcake holders, put it on the plate. Put him in his little rightful place here beside the rest of the little mice. All right, and peel it up off the wax paper and see how it comes off like that. That's all right. We're just gonna trim that off. And when they're a little thick around the edge, just trim it off some. Doesn't have to be perfect. These are homemade. We're not a factory, so it's all right. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. We're gonna put that in our, okay. Let me trim up our little body here. And put a little curl in his tail and set him down on the cookie here. And actually what I needed to do is when you set down the cookie, this chocolate here, and I use a little paintbrush, is just gonna put a little dab of the melted chocolate still. And if it's not melted enough, you can heat it in the microwave a little more. All right, get them set down here and there. And then paper towel. We use a Hershey Kiss for his little face. Can y'all see this? Got him sitting down on here. All right. Now we're going to add his little face. All right. I'm going to dip the Kiss in just a tiny bit. And we're going to hopefully not drop our little fella. All right, so now, see, it's starting to come together. Looks like a little mouse starting. All right, and then for the ears, I've already picked up, because those almond pieces, you have to kind of dig through them and see which ones you can use for the ears that are too broken. All right, so with the pointed side up, I'm gonna dip our little ears into the chocolate, and we're going to place them behind the head, or try to get them squeezed in there just a little bit. And the chocolate's gonna help hold them. Bring this over so you can see it. How cute. Looky there. See, you starting to come together, little mousey mouse. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do next is add the little guy's eyes and nose. All right. So I gotta put my glasses on for these because it's too tiny for me. All right, here we go. I am not perfect with this gel. Best believe that. We got one eye down. Ooh, eye number 2. And put a little nose on him. Okay, so cute. Tip off. All right, now check him out. Look, he's got a little face. Now I'm going to just kind of dress him up a little bit, which isn't hard. We're just going to do something here real simple, really simple. These little sprinkles I get for the holidays, or, you know, whatever you want to use. But I just take one of them. Let's see, what color do we want to use? We've got a green and red. Let me look in here. I'm gonna add, let's see if I can get this little red ball out of here. Well, I guess we're gonna do green. So I just take my little paintbrush here again, a little dab of chocolate on my bead. These are edible, and we'll put it right there between his little ears. And now you have a little Christmas mouse. Isn't it precious? Yes, I'm a little eccentric, but these are just adorable. This is the telltale going down. All right. Anyway, I'd also like to thank my niece Shawn Davidson for this adorable, adorable, adorable apron that she sent me. Isn't it precious? Anyway, y'all enjoy your holidays and very, very, very happy baking.